Hi everybody, Janet from String Theory here, going live on Facebook to show you some things, some gift ideas that you can do for if you're giving gifts in December, or if you just want something for yourself to prepare for the cold months ahead. It's about 92 here, and so I thought it'd be fun to think about something cooler in the cooler weather ahead. So I've got some good ideas for you, and I'm going to show you the projects and the yarns, and hopefully inspire you. These yarns, yes, as I'm thinking about it, these yarns are all available online. So if you're not venturing out and would like to make a purchase, go ahead and go online. And if you are venturing out, we've got them in the store. So either way works. So I'm going to get started. The first one that I want to show you, we don't actually have a sample, but I do have a picture. This is the Versa cowl, and it takes two skeins, contrasting colors. It's got a fun stitch pattern, and then, oops, backwards, and then stripes, and you can wear it either way, inside or outside. It kind of just folds in. It's done in a tube. And the reason I'm showing you this is that we have a group called the Newish Knitter Knit Along. It's a knit along, and if you buy the yarn for this, you can join the knit along. They just started. I think it's only met once. Yeah, I think it's only met once. So you can dive right in and knit this with everybody else in the knit along. So it takes two skeins, worsted weight yarn. I picked out two different colorways that I thought would be fun. This is Dream in Color Classy, and you want contrasting colors. So this one is Elemental 79, and it's golds and a dark brown, and then there's this little, can you see it on there? A little flash of pink. Little flash of pink. And I just thought with the melon color, this is Melon Bomb and this is Elemental 79. So if you like those two together, you can go on the website and get those. And these are $25.95, so $26 for each. And then we also have a Rios combination if you're looking for something a little darker. This is Purple Mystery. I guess it's looking kind of purpley on the screen. And this is Nebula. And Nebula, the gray in here has a real purple cast to it. So I think those two together would be really cool. So those are my ideas for Versa. And if you go on the website and you look up Rios or Dream in Color Classy, whatever combination you see that you like together, those two, two colors together would be perfect for this. And then if you do want to join the knit along, when you're making the purchase, in the notes section during checkout, just make a note that you'd like the information about the Newish knit along. And we call it that because if you're a newish knitter and wondering what to make next, that's usually the biggest question. This would be something that you could tackle. So Versa Cowl. The next one that I want to show you is this that I just finished. This is what I knit on this weekend. Really started and finished. I did the bind off this morning, but other than that, it was Saturday and Sunday. And I gotta get back and show you this shawl. This is called the May I Borrow It Please shawl. And you can see it's got a section, there's stockinette, there's yarn over knit two togethers, there's this really cool chain stitch. You can see a little bit better over here, and then garter stitch sections in there. I did a picot bind off. Picot bind off gives you these little bumps on the edge, and that's not in the pattern, but it is in the pattern notes, and you can just look up picot bind off and do it. For people who are always asking me, how do you wear a shawl? Let me just show you. So when I have a triangle like this, I often put the triangle in the front and then just cross the tails, cross the back, straighten it out, And then if you want to, you can, put a little tie in there. Voila. You can also, because this is kind of long and not super deep, just treat it like a regular scarf and wear it like that. This is made out of bloom, and this is the color that I used. It's a one skein project. So I started at the outside and worked towards the inside. You can obviously do it the other way around if you prefer. But this is color 61. We also have this one, which is color 52. So that is, in my mind, it's like a rainbow, I suppose. It's got all the colors of a rainbow, but looks like a superpower. It's like if you know somebody who's just a real hero in your life, make this for them, because that's what those colors say to me. And then this one, so a little more tropical with that lime green and the turquoise in it. But so many things that I love about this yarn. Maybe you can see it on this one. Can you see the little shiny, the little shiny pieces? Doesn't show up real well on this picture. But it's cotton and rayon and linen. And the little shiny bits are the rayon. Let's see. And so every once in a while, you just get something that shines in there, which is really fun. And obviously the gradient does all the color work for you. If you've got people on your list, or you're one of them yourself that does not want to wear wool, this is the yarn for them. It's very comfortable, lightweight, and you can wear it in the summertime. You can wear it, to keep the air conditioning chill off, or you can wear this all winter long. I mean, it doesn't look particularly summery as a yarn. So really versatile, would make a great gift, and is also something fun for you to wear. So I did, the way the pattern is written, you start here at this little point, and right side. You start at the point and you just do increases and more increases and more increases. So it just gets wider and wider. When I start a shawl like that, I use it on straight needles. I do it on straight needles. This was done on an 8, I think, or a 9, maybe a 9. I think it was a 9. And I did it on straight needles just because it's easier to keep track. When you just have a few stitches, they set better for me on that than on a circular needle where you're moving them onto the needle and onto the cord and back and forth. So I do it on a straight needle as long as I can. When it gets to the stitches are just kind of falling off the needle, that's when I transfer it onto circulars. I would do, if you have them, bamboo, or if you need to buy them, I recommend the bamboo. The rayon shiny parts are a little slippery. So when you're working on metal needles and you hit that little spot of slippery yarn, it kind of might throw you. It's just a little easier to grab if you're on bamboo needles. So those would be my recommendations. But definitely a very fun piece. I'm very excited about it. Very happy with how that came out and how easy it was to do. If you were in the first Newish Knit Along and you did the river shawl, this would be cake for you. This would be no problem at all. So it's a good Newish Knitter project, but with the change in the colors and the change in the stitches, I wasn't bored at all. You just want to keep going. You do one stitch for a little bit, and then you switch to the other, and pretty soon you can just kind of look down and see where you're at and what you're doing. So it's that good all-around project for anybody. So I can see making several of these if you want to give them as gifts this year. The next one I also do not have a sample of, but I do have an adorable picture. So this is called Snowy the Snowman, And it's made out of You So Sporty yarn, which is this. And they did the blue and the white. I didn't grab the black, but the black for the hats. This is 100% superwash merino. You can throw it in the washer, throw it in the dryer. It's super soft, so if you've got little kids that you're making hats for, this would be a great one. And it also comes in a wide variety of sizes. So I think it's kids through adult, maybe baby. I think it's baby through adult. So lots of sizes to choose from. Somebody I noticed when I was looking on Ravelry did it in different colors, which I thought was really fun. They did a red background with the white snowman on it. And I also thought it would be fun, to do green background. So it's like snow in October, like we had, where it snowed on everything that was green. So lots of fun combinations to do for that. And this yarn, You So Sporty, is it's one of our best sellers from when we've had the online store for the last couple of months. This has been one of our best sellers because it just works for so many things. And it's a sport weight yarn, but you can get it to knit at DK weight. You can swish it down and knit it probably at fingering as well, but I know sport weight or DK patterns would certainly work for this. So once again, that is Snowy the Snowman. Cute little hat, and you can find that on Ravelry. And then last but not least, we have this one, which is a headband. I can show you. So you can see, just goes over your ears. It is made out of Dream in Color Classy. And I'm going to hold it up here so you can see. It's called Tangled Hearts. And you can see the stitch definition on this. Even though it's a relatively dark color, you can see all the beautiful hearts and cables that are on there. And it's made, you start at one end and knit the whole thing and then seam it together. So it's not done in the round. Oops. Going the other way. So that is Tangled Hearts. Liz made this beautiful sample for us, and she's made them for her girls, and they just love them. So you can make it all, you just stop when you want to, and that's the size. I mean, obviously the pattern tells you when, but if you wanted to make it for kids, or you want to make it for somebody in particular, you can adjust the size very easily by just stopping. And what was else we going to say? Oh, you can get 3 of these out of one skein. So another reason that it makes a good gift is that you can just whip them out of one skein and then just sprinkle them to all your loved ones. So that's what we've got for you today. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you've got questions, let me know, and I will go through the comments after this and answer whatever questions you've got. I will also post links to the patterns that I showed you in the comments as well so that you can look those up. And then be sure and go online and see what it is that you'd like. We're happy to ship. We also are doing in-store pickup. So if you want to minimize your time in the store, you can, or send somebody else in, that works too. But you can order everything online. We package it up. We've got it here, and you just stop in, grab your bag, and go. If you want to come into the store to actually look at colors and talk to Beth or Sharon, you can come from 10 until 2, 10 in the morning until 2 in the afternoon, Tuesdays through Saturday. We are open and happy to help you with whatever we can. So thanks for watching. I so appreciate it. I hope you're finding a creative way to get through this heat right now. And let me know what you think of the projects. We've got next week, this same time, we're going to have 4 more projects, maybe 5 projects to show you. So all month long, we're going to be showing you ideas of things that you might want to get started on now. And so you've got all your gifts and you're ready for the cooler months. So thanks. Bye.